soul family. How you doing? I'm just laughing at how spirit works. I'm seeing so many people in my life represented in so many bizarre different ways. And remember the Ice Queen yesterday? The cold-hearted, narcissistic, unfeeling bitch that could have been a male or female. Yeah, visited my work yesterday. My work line. Spent $300 trying to figure out information on an Aquarius. Remember yesterday or the day before we got I am Aquarius, I am Aquarius. I kept getting that, I am Aquarius. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, this Capricorn, it's a Capricorn, has blue eyes, narcissistic, trying to figure out information on this Aquarius by coming to me. Has been doing it for quite a while. This person travels all around the world for their work. Funny, they show me a cruise ship. And then last night I always see makeup, stage makeup. Probably 2-bit actors. And I see a mother and beautiful but aging mother and beautiful son. Father and son are of the same, both agents. We don't know what kind of agents they would be. Navy, who knows? Could be an acting agent, right? That's why you'd be a 2-bit actor, because you'd be a stand-in for someone else. Or maybe that's just what they're showing me. Anyway, I just, go ahead. If you want to pay my bills, feel free. But whatever it is that you're trying to finagle and trying to stop this Aquarius, whoever the Aquarius is, I don't even know who the Aquarius is. Age of Aquarius, I don't know, maybe it's that way. Maybe it isn't even actually a physical Aquarius, but I did keep hearing I am Aquarius. And whatever you're trying to stop this person from doing or get them to do, they are doing it using spirituality, but they're coming to me to get information. And they are trying to do binding spells. I've watched it. But I cut cords with all of you people. You all deserve each other. Just, you want to pay my bills, I'll give you a reading. I know that who you're talking about isn't who you're asking about. So some of the information, I'll probably be reading you. That's why I kept saying to the person, weird, I feel like I'm reading you and the other person because that's what happens. If you give me a fake person, I'm going to read what spirit wants me to say. So you may get a reading on yourself. You may get a reading on parts of something else, but you'll get what spirit needs you to hear and what I need to hear, because they were showing me things too. So, I just play along. It's been happening for a long time, and I finally decided, I'm not going to give you my energy by being worried about it. So you go do whatever you need to do. Clearly you need mental help. Clearly. Somebody's very, very concerned that they've lost their hold on this person. Anyway, the items that you're going to choose from today are a broken panther. Remember we saw the Black Panther coming out from right beside the snake? This Black Panther has been broken and re-glued. This is old school. Do you remember that when I was a little kid, I always liked these. My grandmother's boarder collected these, and that's kind of what I'm watching too, is my grandmother's boarder collected these. So you're staying at grandma's and grandma has somebody there, and he's broken and black. And then we have the Victory Sparrow. This is Aphrodite's pet. This is a sparrow who clearly, as they're standing here now, compared to where all the other things are, knows their self-worth, right? The Victory Sparrow, you become victorious when you know your self-worth. The sparrow is talking about, do you know your value? This one's standing tall and in the light, so I would say yes. And then we see this other dark one. I hear in my head, Lily likes dark meat. And Lily is represented by somebody who is bossy and beautiful, has been sick, but has recovered, very controlling, feels that she should be worshipped. What they show me, and I was kind of flattered by it, because they showed me as Evangelina Lilly, right? But they showed someone connected to me as that. Do you know who she is? She's a Canadian actress, dark hair, blue eyes. She's kind of got that girl next door look. And her mother is Michelle Pfeiffer, but she's an ice cold bitch, blue eyes. Anyway, it's a mother-daughter duo is what I'm being shown. The dynamic duo. It's a mother-daughter team, and she's been broken. And what's interesting is this whole team. They also show me her as Pink, which is funny because this Pink on here, as the singer Pink. Now I like the singer Pink's music, but they show me her as Pink because she's a raging alcoholic and drug addict, and she's into sexual perversion. This is why this one's into bondage, this one here. Now she's into bondage because she keeps her child under lock and key. Now that's a negative, but this is who I'm speaking about. She wraps herself in, and this is the Ice Queen. She wraps herself in jewels, but she can't hide her darkness. She is truly broken. She needs to surrender. Now, what's sad about this is she is a mirror of me. But just like the King of Cups that came up the other day, the King of Cups can come up in a positive and it can come up in a negative. It doesn't even have to represent a water sign. Now, the King of Cups in the upright is wonderful. That would be the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a person of character, well-traveled, emotional, loving, caring, giving. But the King of Cups in the upright can be someone who has the same qualities generally as that person, but is in reverse. And that person is unstable mentally, and somebody you need to be very, very careful to be around. He's a dangerous person. The King of Cups in reverse is not good. And this Michelle Pfeiffer character is married to this one. So in the positive, we look at this as the goddess. The goddess has surrendered as my mirror. She has surrendered to spirit and has been broken, yes, but has been glued back together and is stronger than ever, and has her hands up to spirit. Holds on to the crystals of the earth, not the crystals of that you smoke like these other people do. So there's a positive and negative to every aspect, right? There's positive and negative to every person. This one could have no self-esteem, lack of self-worth. This Panther can be completely cracked, or has been through the hell, has re-glued himself back together, and has scars, but is very, very strong, right? And then we have the Father. Works in the same business as a retired agent, right? This one's an agent, this one's a retired agent, this one's a disabled agent, right? There's something wrong with this one's leg, hurt in the line of duty. This one is an older man losing his hair, throws up a lot, probably has cancer, has the qualities of the King of Cups, but is very unstable. So it could be he needs nourishment, needs vitamins. This one is a stepfather. It's not a natural father. These two are the same color, right? Dark. This one is a stepfather. In the reverse, these two are together, and this one is a molester. Funny, because this is malt molester. Eliminate. Prevention of hairballs, for the elimination of hairballs. In the positive, this could have been somebody who, as a stepfather, was very kind and gentle and giving, and now in his old age needs help, but I'm trying to think what I can give you about this. This is filled with omega fatty acids, This helps with your stomach problems. Gentle. See the word gentle. Green eyes. There's healing happening here in this one. So this one, maybe not, yeah, this one did something inappropriate, but there's a lot of messages that are coming to me that don't have to be your messages. This could, this person is gay, but undercover. So I'm just getting my own personal messages. There are all kinds of reasons. This would help, you know, this helps eliminate things, right? Yeah, this one's trying to eliminate something here. But those are your items. Think of look at the cards. I'm going to put you down for just a second. Sorry. I have to shuffle this. I thought I had. Whoops. I was, you know, wanting to say to Spirit, can I just have normal, please? You know, and not be attached to all of this sexual depravity and bondage and narcissism and, oh, and they're very wealthy, by the way. Look fantastic on the outside, especially the Michelle Pfeiffer one. Looks beautiful on the outside, very well put together, but a complete disaster on the inside. Alcoholic, as I said, drug addict, and no feelings at all. None. That's the one that we were telling you about, right? It's the one that's going to try and offer somebody something in this company, and you don't want to take it. Earth sign, Capricorn. I had to say the word Capricorn because that's literally what it was. So, clearly you're not going to want to choose a molester who's trying to eliminate something, right? And you wouldn't want to have a raging alcoholic sexual deviant, older, beautiful woman, right? You would want to have probably a victorious one and maybe a Panther. So look at them for other reasons. There are other, maybe look at them for the card. This is the card for this, for this, for this. What I'm going to do is I'll show you as, this is going to be water signs, this is going to be fire signs, this is air, and this is earth. Okay? So with that, at 12 minutes and 48 seconds in, we move to our first, which is the broken Black Panther. And let's see, I have to hold my phone because I need to charge it. It lost its battery last night because it was it basically drained of its energy. It needed to, I thought I was plugged in, but I wasn't. That's, you know, when the person when they come to your work line, and it's very, especially, you know, as a psychic and a reader and an empath, my work is very very draining. And it was that person, like I said, spent $300. You know, that was a $300. It's more than that, almost $400 call. Paid my bills, but it drained me, and my battery, I didn't recharge it, so I have to charge it now, which is how we do this with Spirit. So for oh, and they were wanting me to believe that they were someone else, but they weren't. Angel of healing, that's nice. So this one that has been broken has been healing, which is good. And they've been going through a difficult time because of their injury. They were kind of locked up, you know, for their own good, they were told, but kept inside, not able to really get exercise that they needed. They need fresh air. They need to get out into the forest. That's why we saw on the card yesterday how I didn't notice it until the end that right next to that snake in the grass was that Black Panther. But the Black Panther was coming out from the side that Spirit wanted us to go up into the forest with the two stags, remember? And that's this Black Panther. He needs that fresh air and forest. He needs to get as far away from the other side as he possibly can get. So the angels are saying, you know, we've understood what you've been going through, your sadness, and we are here to help you with your healing. The one that contacted me yesterday travels all around the world, is in France right now. That's why they keep showing me France. And wanted to know all that information about that Aquarius. I'm just thinking right now. The Aquarius travels a lot as well. The Aquarius apparently had cut that person out of their life. Probably figured out who they were, what they were, and has no intention of connecting with them again. And that's why this person's desperately trying to find out what's going on through me. So the sadness that you've been dealing with, Spirit wants you to see that your heart is being surrounded. The angel wings are wrapping around your heart, and they are filling your heart. So you may be doing your own self-healing, but what you have is an invisible force, as we were speaking about yesterday, that's pouring that healing into your body. Reiki energy is being poured into you by an angel. And they want you to know that you are loved more than you can possibly imagine. And you might be feeling alone right now. You might be feeling that you aren't loved. But that's a fallacy. Whether you feel it or not, you are loved so much. There are so many people on your side. So much energetic love and healing coming towards you. Spirit wants you to close your eyes and feel that healing energy pouring into you. All the way. Look what they're focusing on. I'm you know what I'm focusing on is the healing is going all the way from the crown. This is when I do my energy work with my twin. Pour it in at the crown, all the way down, third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus. It's not hitting the sexual energy center. That's not where the focus is on this. The focus is on self-worth. That's the most important thing, because this one has been wanted for their sexuality, for their beauty. All the emphasis was on that. But that's not where the emphasis needs to be. That's not where the healing needs to take place. The healing needs to take place right in the center of their self-worth. The solar plexus. The solar plexus, which is wrapped in the color of yellow, which means I can do anything I set my mind to. I am capable. I am worthy. You're an overabundance. There's so much energy actually being held. Look at the angel's hands. One on the spine to give you support. One on the solar plexus. Absolutely focusing on that area. Because this one needs that. Needs to recognize that they're loved, that they're worthy, and that they're capable of doing anything that they set their mind to. Anything they wish. So right now, whatever you need, this angel wants you to speak to them. You're never alone. You have this one by your side 24/7. You can communicate anything that you want to say, anything you want to say to this one that's sending you this Reiki healing. Talk to them. Anything you want to share, anything you want to communicate. Whatever you're thinking, don't doubt that this angel is there. You're going to receive a positive sign or a confirmation of some sort within the next few days. And it's going to help you to trust and actually believe what they're telling you. Within the next 2 days. I like it when we get time frames. Here's another archangel. See? Archangel Sandalphon. I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. Okay? Your prayer will soon be answered. They know. The love and healing energy is pouring down upon you. You're going to get a sign within the next 2 days. That's the call for help that's going to be answered. And it's a time now for you to set new priorities. That's your job. And they're focusing on your heart. Follow your heart. Look at the S that's highlighted in pink. Capital S. Set new priorities. that your heart desires the next few days. So at 20 minutes and 3 seconds in, we set the Panther back over here to be wrapped in love and light, and we go to fire signs. This deck is that deck was the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses. This is the Psychic Tarot. 2 of Scrolls. Thank you. For the first time in the history of man, we don't have the same card. I sat and shuffled these cards again and again and again and again because I thought, please, can we have a new message? 2 Worlds. 2 of Scrolls. So let's read the card. What do we see? We see this. What I'm looking at is interesting. I'm looking at a combination of so many different fairy tale characters here. I'm looking at the one whose father sacrificed her and said that she could spin gold. I'm looking at Cinderella. I'm looking at Jack and the Beanstalk with the gold coins. Remember they had to go. We're supposed to have. I'm looking at Italy out here. Something to do with Italy has been coming up a lot, but to me that's what I'm seeing. Portofino, Positano. I'm also looking at prayer flags in Sedona. See those? There's a combination of so many, and it says 2 worlds, but to me, there's so many different worlds being represented here. This one's looking into the fire. She's done all of her work. She's done all of her work. Everything is neat and organized. Everything is set in each specific location. She's brought in the fruit, right? She's got harvest here. She spun her floss, the cotton. She's done the laundry. Look at all the money that she's brought in. Everything's swept and clean, and now she stands in front of her fire, staring into the fire. What am I going to do with that money? Is that money representing actual money? Is it representing self-worth? Is it representing, because it's spilled all over that table. She's examining now. I've done my work. I've come to this place. I've been successful. I've got the ability to go anywhere I want. That's why she's looking at Sedona. She's looking at Positano, Italy. She's in a cabin, but she's thinking about all these different places. Where am I going to go with what I have acquired? Now that I know my self-worth, now that I know what I'm capable of, now that I've done my work, where am I going to go? So she stands staring into the fire. She's quiet right now. She's very observant, paying attention to everything that's come, all the messages, all the signs. Because when she does her work, whether she's spinning, whether she's sweeping, whether she's doing laundry, whether she's picking the fruit in the field, she gets messages from her animal messengers. She gets messages in that quiet space. She could be in a monastery because she's high on the mountain. I'm thinking of Nepal, and when they climb, and then I'm thinking of, what is that mountain that so many people die going up to the top of that mountain, freezing cold mountain? My boss went to that. He actually got to the first campground. Can't think of the highest mountain everybody goes to, but they have those flags as well, going across. So there's a conflict. Your outer world asks something of you, like our ego, our human life, and spirit asks something as well. So many past lives you've lived. Maybe you've been all of these people that did all of those things. And maybe that's why the monastery is there. Maybe you were a monk in a past life. I know I was. Probably why I'm drawn to those sacred places. But in a monastery, you didn't have family, love, financial success. Instead, you chose to give completely of yourself, right? 100%. So then maybe in another life you chose love, family, success, but that didn't give you your spiritual food that you so needed. So maybe you went back and forth in different lives. Maybe you've had different faiths, because think about it. There's the Buddhists, I'm thinking of all of the Anglo-Saxon, I'm thinking of the Christian, I'm thinking of the Jehovah's Witness. I mean, how many different lives? I was burned at the stake as a witch myself. I wasn't a witch. I was a healer. I was a natural healer, like I am now. But I was burned at the stake as a witch. I was Celtic. I am Celtic. So I come from the same line, but I'm living a different life now. So, not really, actually, though. I think I've come back to who I am, right? So right now, what's going on is there's like this polarity between your spiritual success, how far you've come, what you've achieved, what you've learned, your knowledge, and then what you require in your day-to-day life. And you're wondering, do I have to let go of one to have the other? And I have realized that no, I don't. For a long time, I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, and it was a very humble life. Look at how this one's dressed, very humbly, right? So I have said many times in my readings and my videos that no, you don't have to be poor to be spiritual, and it isn't a crime to be wealthy and be spiritual. It would be a blessing. But you do have this push and pull. So Spirit's telling you right now, let go of that worry. Hello, little finch. Let go of that worry. Lighten up and be happy and sing a happy song, says the finch. Trust that whatever it is, there's a transition that's going on, because it's the culmination. Like for myself, this is my last incarnation on this planet. I know that. I'm a twin soul. We don't come back. And so all the past lives are converging together in this one last life. And so it's finding the balance right now. That's why all of that sits before this person. So it's about integrating everything together. This is a temporary space right now that we're in. A lot of us are in this right now. This transitional kind of eclipse energy where secrets come out, where we understand things clearly. And we're at the fork in the road and we're trying to make a decision about where we go from here. So right now, Spirit's talking about, just like me, looking into that fire. Is there a job or a relationship that pulls you away from your spiritual life? You need to deal with it. Maybe you need to leave it. So there could be a relationship that's something that you've really wanted, but it's filled with all of this: sexual depravity, money hungry, abusive bullshit, right? Do you want anything to do with that? I clearly don't. Do you have a job that literally sucks up? Why can't I say it? I can't even get the words out. Somebody doesn't want me to speak. I can't get the words out because it's difficult. It's difficult to say the words. That's something that you've worked so hard for and believed in so strongly that you may be walking away from it, because nothing should get in the way of our spiritual path. I will not allow anything to get in the way of mine. So if there is something that you're involved in, a relationship, a job, or an activity that drains your energy, pulls from your spirit, I'm contemplating right now the job that I have. I love this that I do with you guys. I love it. But the work line that I work on, people are able to access me and I have to speak to them. I can't hang up the phone. I would have loved to have hung up on that person. And I cleared myself. Like, I gotta tell you, I took a shower to wash off that shit coming from that person. I detached from that energy. But that job is draining, right? And it's toxic. It is a toxic environment coming from that energy. So I am contemplating myself. There's got to be something better for me, right? And I need it right now, but Spirit's going to clearly make sure, as I said before, Spirit clothes me. They bring me what I need. they'll bring me the money. If I can get my money elsewhere. But I'm contemplating, should I leave that job? Should I walk away from this relationship, right? Whatever it is, Spirit doesn't want you to allow anything to stop you. Own your power. Recognize your own abilities. Pull together all of these lives, all of these things that you have learned, all of the lessons, even from that job, you know, connecting with people like that and realizing, you know, the message comes to my mind, see you, wouldn't want to be you. I think about that and you think, wow, you have to have pity for people that way. Empathy is the word. That they choose to live a life that way, right? It's better to have far less than all of these riches, even though you may have worked very hard for it, than to have to stay in the arena, the physical, energetic arena of ones who that comes from. It's toxic. You got to do some thinking. Be yourself and you will warm people's hearts. Interesting, she's looking into the fire. And this is for fire people, right? Be your authentic, true self. Divine mystery. You, along with the sun, earth, moon, and stars, are a part of one creation, a divine mystery unfolding each moment. Be present and feel the power of now. Be in the moment and witness the wonder of it all. So that's our advice right now as we contemplate this. We give it to Spirit. We are standing in our integrity. We don't change for anyone else. I keep being, I'm looking at the bee. The queen bee. The bee says, get busy and get after the honey. But the queen bee also represents victory, and so does this sparrow of victory. So if you are yourself, your true self, you are authentically you, you stay on your spiritual path, you stay in the present moment, do what you can, do what you are meant to do at this time, recognize that Spirit is with you, remember your sense of self-worth, trust that Spirit will handle things, don't go too far ahead. The musings of the past, don't go back to a place of sadness. Just remember that all of these things that you have learned, all these places you've been, the past lives that you've seen. I don't know if you guys have seen your past lives. I've seen many. Pay attention to your dreams, your daydreams, and your thoughts. But don't get lost in the past. And don't worry about the future, because as you can see here, and as I said before, you may not have much right now, but Spirit has clothed me, literally. I've gone from everything to nothing 4 times. I've told you that. 4. There are angels all the way around you. You're completely guided, protected, and loved. There is no reason for fear. Trust the mystery. Spirit's got your back. If you have any questions, ask Spirit and let them bring you the answers. So at 33, oh wow, 33, we are going to the Broken Goddess. The Ice Queen. I see the Ice Queen here. She's wrapped up in cords of her own. And what she needs to do, and what I'm going to say right now, is this Ice Queen, I see her. And if she represents a gay man just as well, but I see a mother. I see her wrapped in cords of rubies and rose quartz and aventurine, because she needs love. She needs a lot of love because she's very broken. She's immobile. She's stiff, unfeeling at this time. She needs a lot of love. She's lacking self-love. 33. We'll just give you the number 33 and you guys can double it. You have a strong and clear connection with one or more ascended masters who have answered your call and your prayers. keep talking to them as they're helping you with your present situation. So we were already told that with this one, right? It's what the Black Panther was told. You talk to your angel. Everything you need, everything you're feeling, pour it out. You're being surrounded by ascended masters. Whatever you need, you tell them. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you have to deal with, whatever questions you might have, ask your ascended master. Now, who is this? This is water, fire. This is air. I see two people here, two mothers, mother figures. One is very cold, unfeeling, narcissistic, abusive. The other is self-sacrificing and in need of love. Both are very beautiful. One is beautiful only on the outside, and the other one is beautiful inside and out. So, air signs. A clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. So you've got a project, and it's a good idea. It's an idea. It's a light bulb has gone off. It could be an epiphany. Wow, all the gears are starting to work in your head now. You're putting things together, and the light comes on. Oh my God. So I'm going to take this a few different ways. Everything has now come together. The gears started working. I can't believe this has happened. Tears pouring down your face. Now, another idea. Remember, I told you that Capricorn who had this project and wanted someone to invest their time and love and energy into it. Oh, I've got this great idea. This project is fantastic. But she's lying. Because that pumpkin at midnight is going to turn right back to a pumpkin. It's just a shell. It's a scam. Remember that one. Now you, who are in the upright, you have a wonderful idea. You have the makings of something right now. It may not look like anything. Because remember I said that these two came from the same family, but they're different? The one in the upright does have a wonderful idea, a project. And that reversed Capricorn person, or the earth sign, whoever that one represented, the cousin, the mother, don't know who this is, they want you to do that project with them. And Spirit said, no, 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 not with them. You need to go on your own with this project. It might be just in the beginning stages. And maybe that's the tears. Maybe that's the fear that you have. Like my partner and I, and we agreed yesterday, she listened to the reading, and we're moving forward, the two of us, without the outside help. That wasn't for us. Because Spirit was guiding it, and we both know we chose partners of a spiritual mindset. And that's what Spirit's saying here. Your project that you have, this wonderful idea, make sure that you are aligned with the right people. Not that you're bound by someone who's actually using their spiritual energy in a dark way, going to dark spiritual teachers. Do you know how you can be bound? You can be bound by your body fluids. Someone can take your urine and mix it into something and drink it. They do it all the time. And then they've taken your energy into their body. They can take their own urine and mix it into something of yours. Remember I told you I watched that happen? They were adding something, they were lacing something. That way their physical energy is into your body, and they can control your energy that way. It sounds disgusting, but it happens all the time. It's called black magic. I received an email yesterday from someone upset with me that I was attacking the Wiccans. No, I wasn't. What I was attacking was people using binding spells. She said, I only use binding spells to help people. No, you never use binding spells. Period. That is going against a person's free will. I was trying to help someone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't cross over another's free will. We go through trials and tribulations, and bad things happen to us so that we can learn our lessons. Who appointed you God? You are a divine channel for God's healing energy. You have gifts to be used in the light. The person said that they'd written to me several times and I didn't answer them, and if I wasn't going to answer them, they would, delete or unsubscribe to my page. Please do. I do not align with witches. I don't care if you call yourself an earth witch. If you use a binding spell, you're not my friend. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't fuck with this. You have been binding people against their free will. They have no idea what you have done. But Spirit does know, and that's why they're protected. That's why no matter what you've tried to do, no matter what information you try to get, no matter how you try to use your if you kiss someone, you have their fluids in your mouth, and you can bind them. You may have broken away from this person. I kept being told, that Pam Leach woman still has a hold of him. All they need is an object of yours, a physical object. Or for you to have something of theirs in your presence. A piece of jewelry. I kept showing you guys any jewelry that comes, and it could be a mother or a father, a family heirloom. But if they're using it to bind you, you need to get rid of it. Anyone on my page, anyone that is listening right now, that uses binding spells, please, kindly remove yourself from my page. I have removed one by one everyone that I've known of. Because right now, what I'm seeing here, there's a lot of messages we're getting here. You present something as innocent. This is just a pumpkin. No, it's not. It's a fucking bomb. Oh, I'm just sweet, innocent. I don't feel well. I'm not well. I'm frail. I have disabilities. You got a ticking bomb in here. You're working with dark magic. If you take away these fake tears, you see wicked green eyes. You don't need to worry about removing yourself because I've already blocked you. Now, people who have this wonderful idea, the ones that we don't want to align with this one and their parent, you keep your secrets to yourself. Don't share with anyone that you don't trust. This isn't meant to scare you. This isn't meant to make you paranoid. This is meant to make you open your eyes and free yourself from anybody else's cords. It would be really good to do a cutting cord ceremony and I'm going to sage after we do this reading, and re-shield yourself with the energy of the sun. Remove yourself, whatever you need to do, from the toxic energy of anyone around you. If this does not apply to you, you are just the lucky one that has an amazing idea, or you're about to have an epiphany. The light bulb is about to go on. And people might look at it and think, what? That's just a pumpkin. But they don't realize inside it's a musical, fantastic transformation that's taking place. This is also a time when things are so chaotic in your life and you don't know from, head from tail, and all of a sudden life rearranges itself. Because why? Because Spirit intervenes. Everything kind of lines up for you. Now, it could be that you have something that you're all of a sudden drawn to, and you are able to see an opportunity, because as white crane people, as heron people, us, the awakened ones, we're able to see opportunities where others aren't. And Spirit is bringing this to you because they've been waiting for this exact moment in your life after everything you've been through. And maybe you've had failed projects before. Maybe you never thought you could do this. But that's why this is here now. It could be a song. It could be, as I said, a project. It could be a new job that you're going to be offered. It could be the love of your life. But this is about pure inspiration, and this is a gift. Whether it's an epiphany, a vision, a relationship, a job, whatever it is, it's beautiful. It's going to work out. But you need to do what Spirit advises you to do and take one step. Hello, Victory Sparrow. You need to remember you are worthy of this. You deserve this, and you are capable of this. That's why the little Victory Sparrow just showed up. And yes, it's going to be successful. It's going to be there could be a solution to a problem, and it's brilliant. And sometimes we're doing one thing and something else happens. Thomas Edison was dreaming about the light bulb. But you think about the way things have, like sometimes you're thinking about doing something else and you accidentally make something else happen. I thought I was going after this, but then this happened. I didn't know I was creating that. It's kind of like an artist when you start to paint. I started painting and I thought I wanted to paint a red hawk because that's who I was, right? I'm the red hawk, the messenger. But as I painted that bird, I realized it wasn't a red hawk, it was an osprey. I didn't know that I was painting the osprey above me, my constant companion. He's also a member of the hawk family. It's a diving eagle. So it's actually an eagle, but it's a hawk as well. So it was a blend of both myself and something else. It was a shapeshifter. Didn't know that was coming. It just happened. So for you, it could be something like that. Trust your intuitive self. Whatever it is that you're getting intuitively, please don't push it away. It takes a while for things to come together. If I showed you the wasp, a Navy person, a female person from the Navy, right? That's what I watched. The mother as Michelle Pfeiffer. And the younger one, the daughter, the original wasp, because you think about what happened with me yesterday. Wasp means jealousy, anger, bitterness, and that's what was going on. Because of this bitter jealousy and anger, this whole scene happened. A wasp can also be a healing, but not in this case. And what's funny is there's a friend who's also an agent. And guess what his name is in the movie? Randall, my friend Randall, who's an herbologist. Very sweet, very gentle, very kind, lives in the Boulder Creek, an herbologist. He's the agent. And then the father was a former agent, played by Michael Douglas, silver hair, very handsome, has a son that's a stepson. Actually, he has 2 kids, doesn't he? They have different mothers, though. That's what it is. And trying to think of how else they showed it to me. It's just funny. And then there's Paul Rudd. He's Ant-Man. He thinks little of himself. He's got dark hair and blue eyes. So these other people, they are all part of a different family. The mother and daughter duo that are in the Navy, and the friend. And then there's another friend who's a dry alcoholic, blonde hair, blue eyes, best friend. He's part of the whole thing too. Funny how Spirit shows it to me in a movie. So you may be getting, I got the wasp, and I thought, I knew that the wasp meant a Navy woman. The Navy woman who one time her hair was dark. She dyed it dark with blue eyes, and then she bleaches it blonde. She's got blue eyes. I know who all these people are. It's just funny how Spirit shows it to me. So that may happen for you. You may be shown why something's going on, who these people are, and it all comes together like clockwork. It's like, wow, all those pieces fit together, right? That epiphany. The delivery, the way Spirit delivers things is just incredible. So many different messages that come forward for other people. Whoop. I saw the alcoholic with the big fake boobs has a child. That's the one they call Pink. I see somebody who's a singer, musician, actress. So big happy changes are coming for you people who aren't involved in all of that crappy bullshit. Unfortunately, I have to read both, right? I have to show both sides of it because there's the duality of the dark and the light. So you get the negative, you get the positive. So for the positive people, big happy changes are coming because you have reaped your karma. Karma comes around for all of us, right? You send out good, you're a decent person, karma comes back and kisses you. You send out that jealous, controlling, manipulative, dark energy bullshit, karma comes back and stings you like a wasp. And that hurts really bad. So let's focus on the positive here. Big happy changes coming for you who have this brilliant new idea. Maybe this is the brilliant relationship, because when I get big happy changes, it represents a new job, which this new project could bring about, right? You've got this project that's just going to be killer. It could be a new relationship, a new car. Think about the gears, a new vehicle, a new home. Oh, by the way, Ant-Man, the one who saw himself as small, who was actually very gentle and sweet, who's not part of the family, his house is under construction right now, spiritually and physically. Another message I was given. So these people could be neighbors. I'd say sell the house. Big happy change is coming, because why? It could be a new house. It's usually a new relationship, new job, new house, new car. Those are generally the messages. So all of those things were encapsulated in this, weren't they? Where is the, did you guys not, did we already talk about the other car? Oh, here it fell. Fear. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you. I protect you, and I keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. Don't worry. Your idea is going to be good, even if you have to leave that family, that project, that neighborhood, that house. Walk away. You got a nest egg that's going to be successful. You may have a relationship that's going to be killer. You have big happy changes coming. You can release that fear because there's no one stronger than Archangel Michael. And that's why I was telling the ones that are doing all of this bullshit. We ask you to leave. I asked you to leave my page. If you don't leave my physical presence, Archangel Michael will throw you out. And it's very, very known in the spiritual community. If you don't know, it's because you've blinded yourself by your dark magic. But when Michael comes to throw you out, you don't want to go where he throws you. So he is saying right now, there is no one stronger than Michael. I'm here to help you through the present time. I love you. I protect you and I keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. I'm also getting another message. The father, Michael. The father of the family, right? Because I have the unicorn of the sea, and his name is Michael. So I spoke yesterday about the person that's my landlord is, he's like my grandpa and my dad and my uncle all rolled into one. Very helpful, very kind, very loving, protective person. This person is also in your presence. But most of all, it's Archangel Michael. Be grateful for the human angels walking, but recognize that even with their love and care, No one, they can't protect you like Michael. Now, Michael can protect you against that father. At 55 minutes, we go to the hairball remedy because we need to, you know what? We got a lot of shit that we need to, this is awesome because this will break down, it will prevent hairball, so it prevents this information or this crap or this toxic energy for getting stuck in your body. It will heal you. Omega is the father. 3, 6, and 9. 3, ascended masters, completely surrounding you, protecting you, and helping you. 6, don't be so focused on material concerns. Keep your thoughts focused on spirit, and everything will be brought to you. And 9, you are at the end of a chapter of your life. Get to work, light worker, and start moving on your path. This helps you eliminate what you need to eliminate. This is a very positive. We talked about what the negatives were. This is the positive. This represented the stepfather that was the molester, the abuser. But that's in the negative. In the positive, interesting. This could be a stepmother because I'm looking at the tuna flavor. A gay stepfather or a mother. No, I say a gay stepfather. But in the positive, there's major healing filled with omega fish oil, which makes you stronger, helps your skin that's dry, nourishes you, helps you to digest everything that you're getting, helps this cat's healthy inner system eliminate all the toxic energy that's been around you or within you, or the fear, the negative, or the doubt. It removes that, prevents it. So this is like a coating. This is like a protection shield. Prevents the other ones from building up. And it tastes good to cats. So it's easy and it's easy going down because it's coming from spirit. It says love and healing. So we are at, who is this now? Earth signs. The other one was air signs. Sorry, I might have said earth a couple times. Eight of fire. So this is you standing tall in the front, very capable, adorned, and all of your jewels of the earth, wrapped in your healing light, speaking your truth. I'll bring you forward closer. And there's arrows flying all over the place. Remember I said, hello, little finch, when it came up on the railing? The presence of finch, red finch, represents a great deal of sudden activity. And that's what's going on here. Events start moving at a very quick pace, delays over, a lot of things happening at once. They're shooting all over the place. And you're just like, oh my God. But you are capable of standing straight because you have, look at you out in the front. You are in the front. You're strong. You know you're protected. You've had all of the information. You know how to protect yourself internally as well as outside. You have eliminated what is not in your highest good. You've put up a shield of protection to prevent any of this cat hair from sticking to you. You are nourishing yourself. You're connecting with your archangels and your ascended masters that are helping you. You are not focused on only the material world. You're focused on spirit. You know that you are a light worker and it's time to get moving forward, and that spirit's going to make it easy for you to do this. All of this comes down easy. Yes, the events are going all over the place very quickly. You might feel overwhelmed. And if it hasn't happened yet, it's about to. So it's basically hold on to your hat because things are about to get hairy. Oh, that's so funny. Things are about to get hairy and you're going to need this hairball remedy. Okay? So you're going to need protection. You're going to need to shield yourself. You're going to make sure that you're taking your multivitamins. You want to prevent things from happening before the hairballs get in and clog you up. You need to eliminate. Right now is the time to eliminate. Get away from this stepfather energy, whatever it is, stepmother, stepfather. Get away from that toxic energy. You need to clean your system out. Things are about to get really hairy. Things are going to start moving really, really quick. And your plans, whatever you've been thinking about, light worker, you're going to get moving on them. The plans are going to start going into high gear. You might be feeling overwhelmed. You might be feeling like, oh my God, I've got all my balls juggling in the air all at one time. But it's also awesome because it's what you've been wanting. So stay grounded. See how you've got your staff of your wand into the ground. Eight of Wands. You're in the upright. You didn't come in reverse, which is nice. Because you could have come in the reverse, and I would have read it in the up. I was going to. Today, I thought, I'm going to read these cards in reverse today. But we didn't. So this is about travel by air, because they're flying. You're going to be flying. It's definitely swiftly changing directions. Things are going to start moving quickly. There's a lot of action happening. Sudden movement. Keep yourself grounded. You know how to do it. Definitely speak your truth and tap into your highest self. You got a lot of rainbows flying around you is what I'm getting. They're all going in a different direction than you. They're shooting off at the mouth is what I'm getting. So you are going to be in the spotlight. All eyes are going to be on you right now. So it might be the information that you're needing. Again, like I said, sudden travel. I already know that. The one who wrote in yesterday or called me yesterday was traveling. Right now, what you need to say is going to be received. Right now, you need to speak. Maybe that's why you need this hairball remedy. You got a hairball in your throat? Well, you need to get rid of that. You need to eliminate that because you need to speak your truth. And you don't have much time. And you better speak the truth. If you want things to go according to plan, it's time to speak your truth. All eyes are on you right now. Now, information that you've been lacking or maybe trying to put together, it's all of a sudden, it's all right there. You're going to be very successful. Everything is going to be, this is a passion of yours, whatever it is. You're going to be successful. If you speak your truth, stand your ground, and don't let all the rainbows around you distract you. You need your lithium. This kind of lithium. Lepidolite, mica, lithium. Heart song. What is your heart saying? Stop and listen. Your truth lies within the empty spaces between your thoughts. Your truth shines through from within your soul. Your truth is that which is eternal, unchanging. Your truth is love. What's emphasized here besides the heart? Truth. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times the truth is emphasized. The need to speak your truth. To follow your truth. Eliminate what is no longer necessary. Build yourself up and get ready to speak your truth, because hold on to your helmet. Life's tough. Better put on your helmet because you're flying. You might be flying high. Your level of success is going to shoot through the roof because Spirit wants to take it to the next level. Someone in your life might want to take it to the next level. You might want to take it to the next level, but Spirit's telling you they want you to take it to the next level. And it's going there, because when Spirit backs it and you follow your heart and you speak your truth and you stand your ground and you don't allow yourself to be distracted by all the rainbows around you that are talking shit and spewing off, and you eliminate all those hairballs, you're successful. At 1 hour and 4 minutes in, we're wrapped. Peace out. Love and light.